Welcome, everyone, to the 2025 Mount Ararat High School graduation ceremony. My name is Lydia Hiltz, and I am president of the class of 2025. I would like to congratulate all of the seniors who have made it to this incredible milestone. It is a beautiful day to honor the achievements of the class of 2025. I would now like to invite members of the MTA Treble Choir to please come forward for the singing of our national anthem. At this time, would you please stand for the singing of the national anthem? Please remove your hats and mortarboards.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon and welcome. It is truly my honor to welcome all of you, families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the extraordinary class of 2025, to this long-awaited and well-deserved celebration. To our graduates, today marks more than an end of your time in our schools. It marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter. Along the way, you have faced challenges with courage, embraced opportunities with curiosity, and grown into thoughtful, caring, and capable individuals. Whether your journey began here in kindergarten or somewhere else, you have left a lasting impression on our school community. To the families, friends, educators, and staff, thank you. Your support, your encouragement, and your unwavering belief in these students have helped shape them into the confident, compassionate graduates we honor today. 2025 graduates, this moment is one of both reflection and anticipation, a chance to look back on how far you've come and ahead that all that lies to you. Whether you are heading to college, the military, the workforce, or carving out a path uniquely of your own, you leave here not only having arrived, you have grown. You have become creative thinkers, resilient learners, and leaders who carry compassion and purpose. You have already made a lasting impression and mark on this community, and now you are ready to make an even greater impact on the world. Please know that you leave here carrying the pride and admiration of our entire district. Congratulations to the class of 2025. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what is next. Welcome, and let's begin this celebration. It is my pleasure to introduce the officers of the class of 2025 to address this class.
Hello, everyone. My name is Logan Norton, and I'm a class officer for the students we've come to celebrate today. For years, we've all awaited this day with joyful anticipation, fear, and excitement. But now that we're here, unaware what the future holds, I'm sure we're all wishing everything had gone by just a little slower. When we first began our freshman year, entering the doors with our faces masked and eyes wide, unfamiliar with the halls we stood in, we marked the start of our journey together, officially joined as the class of 2025. Some of us competed in our first of many sports seasons, while others cheered in the student section. We explored various activities and clubs, demonstrating numerous talents, and together we reestablished MTA school spirit with a phenomenal dance-off. We entered sophomore year eager and confident, planning spirit weeks, school dances, and auction fundraisers, while facing individual challenges and finding our voices. As juniors, we earned varsity letters and enrolled in APs. We welcomed new and exchanged students, strengthening our bonds, aware our time together was narrowing. This past year, in our final moments as a class, we took advantage of any and every opportunity. Starting our year together at sunrise, dancing the night away at homecoming and prom, and cheering each other on at senior nights, we built lasting friendships and left our mark here at MTA. Although we all sit here together sharing a sigh of relief, I want to recognize the distinct paths we individually took to get where we are today. We didn't get here by staying stagnant, but by pushing ourselves to grow, evolve, and progress. Each of our paths came with varying obstacles and degrees of success, all leading to this monumental moment we now get to share. I am grateful I've been able to grow among you and evolve with you, both as individuals and a class. As we close this chapter, I hope you make the most of what's to come. Never pass without saying hi, and never become a stranger. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Here's to new beginnings.
Good afternoon. My name is Carly Satterfield, and I am so excited to stand here before you. As our time here at Mount Ararat comes to an end, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude to those who have supported us on this journey. First, thank you to our dedicated administrators. Dr. Hoffman, thank you for your leadership and dedication to Mount Ararat. We understand that this role does not come without its challenges, yet you face them with unwavering commitment. I would also like to express my gratitude to our vice principals, Ms. Belanger and Mr. Sharp, along with our exceptional school resource officer, Officer Bell. Your hard work has been instrumental in helping us reach graduation, and we are deeply grateful. Along with our incredible group of admins, we also appreciate the efforts of our counselors, bus drivers, janitors, and staff in the lunchroom, learning commons, and main office. Throughout the last 4 years, they have always been ready to aid us with smiles on their faces. After late nights of sports or theater, I was always so grateful when someone was there to help me throughout the day. Finally, I would like to thank Miss Messier, our class of 2025 advisor. She has been a leading role in the large projects that we experienced this year. By pulling together a strong group of parents and guiding us student officers, we were able to enjoy many memorable senior class activities. Thank you, Ms. Messier, for your consistent dedication and drive to move us towards our graduation. Today, we stand here as young individuals ready to face the world, equipped with sharp minds and lifelong skills that we have obtained at Mount Ararat. This is a result of the support and guidance we've received from all of you. For that, we are forever grateful.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dylan Trockman, and I wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge a very special group among us, our exchange students. This year, we've had the incredible opportunity to share our classrooms, our community, and our experiences with students from across the globe. They came here today as strangers, but today they leave as friends and members of our graduating class. Adjusting to new languages, culture, and school system isn't easy. Yet they faced each challenge with courage and curiosity. They brought new perspectives to our discussions, taught us about their cultures, and reminded us of the strength it takes to step far outside of your comfort zone. They reminded us that learning isn't just about textbooks. It's also about connection, understanding, and growth. Their presence made us more aware of the world and of each other. I'd like to take a second to recognize a group from France that joined us briefly in the fall, along with our longer-term exchange students, Mati from Italy and Ava from Spain. Mati and Ava, would you please stand? Please know that you've left a lasting impact on us. You've made our senior year richer and more connected to the world beyond our school. On behalf of the graduating class, we wish you the very best in whatever comes next, and hope that your time here has been just as meaningful to you as it has been for us. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Hi everyone, I'm Eleanor Young, and I get to thank the amazing teachers at Mount Ararat. I will always believe that educators are among the most crucial influences in our world, yet it is one of the most challenging and giving jobs. You will always be needed, even and especially as technologies like AI become bigger in our world. Teachers are the irreplaceable glue that holds schools together, inspires creative thought, provides kindness, and encourages challenge and growth. Specifically, our teachers here at Mount Ararat. You all have heart. I can't express enough how lucky us students are to have a school full of such brilliant, selfless, and empathetic teachers. You genuinely want us not only to learn a curriculum, but learn how to apply it to life. Seeing your passion, your drive, and depth of knowledge while educating inspires us students to lead with curiosity and increases our desire to continue learning. You come to our musicals, games, and meets. You stay after school to advise clubs. Some of you are our sports coaches and run literal workouts aside from us. Shout out to Mr. Ennis. You also come in and check on our mental health and our college journeys. What makes this school so special is the care that you teachers hold for us students inside and especially outside the curriculum. You guide and lead us when needed, but most importantly, you stand by us in support as we grow up and create our bigger identities. I wish for you all now to step back, admire watching the class of 2025 grow beyond high school, and know that each of us will always have a part of you on our hearts moving forward. Now, a round of applause for the teachers first. Now I'd like to pause and recognize a few educators who will be retiring at the end of the year. Could Miss Jane Kitchell, Miss Carmen Palmer, and Miss Lisa Walker please join me on stage? And will soon-to-be graduates Harley Holman and Daniel Madsen also join me on stage to come recognize these incredible retiring faculty members. Thank you, Eleanor. My name is Harley Holman. Miss Jane Kitchell is retiring as a social worker from Mount Ararat, having spent 23 years in MS-80 75. During this time, Miss Kitchell has worked tirelessly to provide support to students in need of a little extra guidance, social, emotional support, or an advocate to help them navigate school and life beyond. We wish you the very best on your retirement, and you will be missed. I would like a moment to recognize Miss Lisa Walker, who will be retiring after 25 years of teaching here at Mount Ararat. I had the pleasure of being in her advisory all 4 years of high school, and she has always been a kind light who puts up with our advisory's shenanigans while also keeping us up to date on assignments. She's seen the group of us evolve, learn, and become who we are in this moment, and has never hesitated to help us find career mentors, math help, and more recently, Eagle Legacy feedback. She also cares about our lives beyond school and indulges in general conversation to catch up with us. And of course, the math department wouldn't be what it is without her. She has taught so many of us crucial mathematical skills that have and will help us further in each of our own individual math journeys. Ms. Walker, thank you for providing our advisory and your math classes with patience, dedication, and leadership over your time here. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Eleanor. I'm pleased to share a few thoughts about Miss Carmen Palmer, or as I like to call her, Miss P. Miss P is a true French-Canadian Mainer and a math champion at MTA. She hails from Aroostook County, but came south to attend Bowdoin College, teaching for 6 years at Lewiston High School. Miss P is finishing her 35th year at MTA. She's taught the unit circle, combinatorics, and how to solve trigonometric equations to many MTA graduates, including Mr. Hoffman and thousands others. She also spent several decades as one of MTA's math coaches, leading dozens of students to guess 0, 1, 2, sometimes 3, and even this year, 2025, on the problems they could not solve on the PyCon South league meets. I'll always remember Mrs. P for making class so fun through her joyful personality, poignant stories, and her unique teaching methods. I'll never forget that angle congruency is a sassy snake, or that in the unit circle, 4 loves 4 and 3 loves 6. I'll never forget when you stopped class to show us your furnace, just to spend the rest of it showing us random pictures of your family. But most importantly, I'll always remember how well you treated me. I'll always remember the jokes you made. I'll always remember the talks we had. I'll always remember meeting your boyfriend in the raining cold track meet. And for that, I'll be forever appreciative. Thank you, Ms. Palmer, for all you've done for our school community, and congrats on your retirement.
These 3 women have served as faculty for MTA for 83 years total. Thank you, Daniel and Harley, and congratulations, Ms. Kitchell, Ms. Walker, and Ms. Palmer. I am honored to make my class officer remark in gratitude to the mentors, family members, and other loved ones who have cheered us on from the very beginning. Parents and other adult role models make a notable impact on the growth of an adolescent, and your guidance and passion to see us succeed played a major role in who we are and where we stand today. Perhaps no one exudes passion quite like our spectacular group of parents who powered through countless hours of auction fundraising and senior year planning. Specifically, we would like to recognize the work of Heather Hollenbach over the past 4 years and beyond. When I talk about dedicating countless hours, that is Heather. She is incredibly humble and hardworking and has helped support our class in so many ways. Thank you, Heather, and thank you to our Power Moms. You are amazing. Over the years, our loved ones have watched our games, concerts, and musicals. They have driven us to and from various commitments. Most importantly, they have listened and provided knowledgeable advice. Certainly, there have been conflicts and disagreements, but I want you to reflect on the people who have consistently shown up, not just in your moments of achievement, but also during your most trying times. They will always be cheering us on from the sidelines and the crowd, lending a helping hand as needed, even as we take this significant step into adulthood. And for that, we are eternally grateful. Graduates, remember to lean on the friends, family, and mentors who have encouraged and aided you throughout your life thus far as a support system to utilize in the future. Us class officers extend our biggest congratulations to you, class of 2025.
I only get to be up here once today, so I need everybody to smile really quickly. All right. Good afternoon, class of 2025, faculty and families. Thank you to Dr. Hoffman for the opportunity to speak. For those of you... Don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. When have I ever abused a microphone, sir? Come on now. For those of you who do not know me, I'm a class officer, a student filmmaker, a student athlete, and a friend. My name is Theodore Forcier. While I've had amazing teachers and a great 4 years in terms of academics, what I will remember most about high school will not be the daily minutia of class time, group projects, tight deadlines, or test scores. What I will remember most of all is being covered in baby powder at a football game with Joe Kessler my sophomore year. It will be the thrilling experience of playing soccer under the lights with a full student section behind us at our brand new turf. It will be leaving that field that final time, trying to hide my tears, and having Daniel Madsen give me the strongest hug I will ever feel. It will be watching our girls' basketball team win a state championship this past February, shaking the old wooden Civic Center bleachers, which would seem like 1 million people, all of whom I can call my friend. I will remember the endless hours of track, both the elation of winning the KVAC championships and the grueling days of hard work and the support of my teammates and coaches when things were going less well. It will be the little things. My time in high school will be marked by endless turf BBs, pranks, school lunches, so many nights living off Snack Shack hot dogs, huge shout out to the boosters, and the hours studying in the bleachers when I had no car, no license, and nowhere to go between the end of the school day and practice. I will also think about the many structured opportunities Mount Ararat has provided me outside of this classroom, the clubs and extracurricular opportunities that are diverse as the student population itself. These opportunities have helped give both me and my classmates a chance to figure out who we are and where we're going. I found a knack for leadership in Student Senate and PALS. I discovered my passion for media, marketing, and broadcast journalism by joining our school news program, The Talon, my freshman year. What I took away from those experiences was not something you can teach in a classroom alone, and I'm incredibly grateful for those experiences, ones which would not be possible without great people behind them. In fact, it's the people who make Mount Ararat such a special place. I want to thank each and every one of them, far too many to name individually, for stepping up, showing up, and lending their time, energy, and unique voices to our high school experience. Let us recognize that Mount Ararat is a place where we can do it all. Whether you found your passion exploring theater, music, art, writing, competitive academics, or you chose a club that allowed you to be in service to others or make the world a more beautiful place, or you found greater purpose in a trade, hunting, or obtaining a job, I encourage you to take the time to intentionally seek out those people who have helped you get here today. Thank them and tell them what their effort has meant to you. Finally, I would like to thank one man in particular. Like us, he will be leaving the Eagle community at the end of the school year. When the class of 2025 came to high school, we were still in the woes of the pandemic. Specifically, the interscholastic sports landscape became incredibly complex to execute and became defined by cancellations and reschedules. For many, it would have been easiest just to cancel the season. Yet our AD remained committed to keeping us competitive and playing the sports we loved. Mr. Jeff Godo modeled perseverance, flexibility, communication, and creative decision-making. Through his tireless efforts working alongside the facilities committee, they delivered the amazing turf field, track, and athletic complex, a place of pride for our community, just in time for it to open when we, the class of 2025, started high school. I am personally grateful to Mr. Godo for always supporting my ideas, encouraging me to pursue my passions, and perhaps most significantly, he puts up with me. You can ask my parents, it's a lot. Thank you, Mr. Jeff Godo. Good luck to you, and good luck to you all as we enter the next chapter. I have 2 more things to add. I'm really hoping you guys don't leave me out to dry here. You ready? Can I get 3 big booms? Boom, boom, boom! All right. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, our dedicated class advisor, Miss Ellen Messier. Thank you.
Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hey, guys, come on over here. I have a little something for you. They're little suitcases to take with you. They have a little something in them. Just want to say thank you. Thank you. Oh, great. Now the thing just moved. Good afternoon. On behalf of Mount Ararat's class of 2025, I would like to welcome each and every one of you that have come to celebrate this milestone for our seniors. June 8th, 2025 took so long to get here, yet happened so quickly. Today, the years fly by in our minds as we see these successful young adults who are honored on our stage today. Seniors, hello, you made it. My heart is so happy for all of you as you begin this next chapter in your lives. This day is a turning point, a blank chapter waiting to be written. My wish for each of you is that your new chapter is filled with adventure, new learning opportunities, and an abundance of love and laughter. I will miss seeing you in the halls of Mount Ararat, and I'll look forward to seeing you out and about in our community. Your class officers, Lydia Hiltz, Carly Satterfield, Theo Forcier, Eleanor Young, Logan Norton, and Dylan Truckman, went above and beyond in representing you. They spent countless hours planning, organizing, decorating, and fundraising. They served you well with very little recognition, and I hope you will take a minute to thank them. I, for one, cannot thank them enough. Their plates were very full, academics and sports, music and arts, and they always made time to do whatever needed to be done to make things fun for your class. They became pros at pulling off an auction, which you've heard several times, for 3 years, so that we can enjoy all the fun celebrations that we just had this past week, as well as our after-grad celebration this evening. I admire the passion that each one of you class officers lives life with. I have no doubt in my mind that all 6 of you will go forward and make our world a better place. Thank you for your time, your dedication, and your hard work. And Lydia, thank you for your positivity and organization as the class president. You are a true leader, and I'm grateful. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank all of you, the parents and families who have been the backbone of our soon-to-be graduates. I applaud you and your steadfast efforts. Congratulations. Thank you for supporting our endless fundraising, for chaperoning, for donating, and for helping out whenever is what was needed. It truly takes a village, and I'm grateful to be part of this village. I was particularly blessed with a powerhouse parent committee. Danielle Hiltz, Kristen Stewart, Kay Kessler, Brooke Beal, Haley Kulas, Becky Greenleaf, Julie Creek, Jenna Godo, Dana Greenleaf, Susie Satterfield, Judy Daphne, Heather Hollenbach, thank you. For the first For the first 3 years, we met every week, planning, organizing, planning some more, and each year we pulled off a very successful auction. This past year, we met to plan dances, proms, senior lunches, and a very exciting after-grad celebration ahead. I cannot thank you enough for the fun that we had along the way and for all that you have done. I think I speak for the entire class of students and parents as I acknowledge Heather Hollenbach. She has an incredible, impeccable, and tireless talent for organizing, fundraising, and making things fun. She has been the guiding force these past 4 years. She's been by my side from day one, and I feel incredibly fortunate, as I'm sure the seniors and the senior parents do as well. Thank you doesn't seem to be enough, but it will have to do. Heather, would you please come up to accept a small token of great appreciation that I have for you and all the work that you have put into our class. Ha! That's what you get for sitting in the back. Finally, after 16 years of being a class advisor, this will be my last time on the graduation stage. It has been a true honor representing our graduating classes. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the absolute best principal, Dr. Hoffman. Your dedication to our graduates is unwavering. Your motivation is incredibly inspiring, and you speak with understanding and compassion. Thank you, Dr. Hoffman, for all that you've done for our class. Congratulations, and thank you, class of 2025.
Thank you, Ellen. And indeed, congratulations, MTA class of 2025. My name is Chris Hoffman, and I am proud to be MTA class of 2003 and honored to be principal back here. First, any MTA alumni sitting out there, would you please stand? Graduates, turn and look around. You're entering a robust community, class of 2025. I encourage you to seek other Eagles throughout your lifetime. They are there to help. Now, specifically, we have a few folks joining us from the MTA class of 1975. Would they please stand? Happy 50th reunion, to this group. They are here representing what was Mount Ararat High School's second graduating class, and we owe them our gratitude for what they did to start what is this now strong community. This class, this one right here, has seen remarkable successes. You are the first to graduate as four-year students of the new MTA. You're the first who will never understand the references to a school without walls. We are thrilled to graduate a diverse and skilled group of students, all with unique interests, skills, and talents, as well as future plans. This year's graduates include talented biologists and composers, welders and runners, framers and poets, yes, state championship ballers, and so much more. Please take a moment, if you haven't already done so, to review those who have been honored for various academic awards on the inside of the program, as well as the independently designed Eagle Legacy project of each student included in the program insert. Each year at graduation, it is a Mount Ararat High School tradition to present 4 special awards: the Eagle, Summit, Senior Service, and Venture Awards. Honorees for all 4 awards, are nominated by and ultimately selected by vote of the MTA staff. First, we give the Senior Service Award, presented to a senior who has made an outstanding contribution to the academic and civic life of the school. Teachers describe this year's honoree as highly motivated, mature beyond her years, organized and efficient. She is innately perceptive and discerning about the way that she relates to others. She has a gift for words and is able to be both artful and articulate. And she understands when to speak up and when it's best to listen and wait. She has exhibited these skills as an athletic captain and class officer and student representative to the school board. One teacher wrote that this year's yearbook superlatives recognized her as most likely to be president, and she has our vote. We're proud to honor Lydia Hiltz with this year's Senior Service Award. Second, we give the Summit Award, presented to a senior who has demonstrated remarkable growth during their tenure at Mount Ararat. This year's honoree has done that and then some. There was a time when I set a goal for this young woman to overcome all the noise to just attend a basketball game. This past year, she played on the court as a member of our unified team. One teacher describes this young woman as one of those students that gets along well with everyone. Her energy and positive attitude are contagious. She is kind, thoughtful, and caring. She does the right thing all the time. Another teacher wrote that she approaches each day with unwavering resilience and a genuine concern for others' well-being. Her deep empathy, sincere nature, and boundless kindness make her an exemplary human being and an inspiration to everyone around her, myself included. Jadelyn Lee, one teacher wrote, is sunshine, and we're honored to recognize that sunshine with this year's Summit Award. Jadelyn. Third, we present the Eagle Award, given to a senior who is an optimist and who consistently approached school with a constructive, positive attitude. The recipient must demonstrate scholarship, maturity, integrity, and a commitment to all aspects of school life. This year's recipient has wowed us on stage, been a leader on athletic teams, and inspired students and teachers alike in classrooms. One teacher wrote that she is one of those unforgettables, a student whose radiant spirit has brightened our classrooms, halls, fields, and stages these last 4 years. Another teacher wrote, "You simply could not ask for a better student than her. She is conscientious, organized, and engaged. When something isn't easy for her, she does not shirk away, from the challenge, but attacks it head on with determination, perseverance, enthusiasm, and most importantly, a positive attitude. Thoughtful and passionate about meaningful causes, she continually strives to understand the world and her role within it. She is deeply driven to realize her unique potential, approaching every decision with intention and focus. We're proud to present the Eagle Award this year to Eleanor Young. Finally, we give the Venture Award, presented to a senior who has demonstrated leadership and who has effectively influenced classmates in a positive way. With this award, we're proud to honor a young man who has brought positivity to each day and a man who has regularly given of himself in support of others. He's demonstrated immense support for our school. One teacher wrote that, while maybe not always the best student, a school couldn't ask for a more energetic, positive promoter of all things Eagles. Excuse me. He's taught us some important things along the way, too. For example, we'll need to guard the phone code used to make all school announcements a little more carefully moving forward. I'll never experience April Fools again without thinking of this young man. This past Wednesday at Senior Awards Night, the audience was asked how many people had personally received help from this guy, even when not asked. Most hands went up. Indeed, I got here at about 5:30 this morning, and he was already here, hanging signs on the fence out there. He is kind, he is funny, he is thoughtful, and he's got spunk. If I'm being honest, he reminds me a bit of myself when I was 18. We're proud to honor Theo Forcier with this year's Venture Award.
Spunk's a new one, wow.
So indeed, congratulations to all members of the Ararat High School class of 2025. In my 7 years as a principal, it's become a personal tradition to share a lesson and assignment that I used to give and do alongside my students of 11th grade English, a This I Believe essay. Some of you may have been asked to complete this assignment in certain English courses this past year. I do this because I believe that talking about what we believe in with one another, as well as reflecting on our own beliefs, leads to a more harmonious society and a better life. We're all better off if we pause every once in a while to make sure we know what we believe in and that we're living by those beliefs. Today, I share a simple belief that I think has guided my daily actions. I believe in never, ever holding a grudge. I started learning this as a 5th grader, maybe before, but in my memory, it was in 5th grade. As a kid growing up on Great Island and attending Harpswell Island School, recess was one of the very best things. Back then, there was an old wooden playground out back with lots to climb on and jump from, and of course, a big hill for sledding in the winter. We had lots of fun playing outside each and every day. On one particularly wet spring day, not so different from the rainy weekends we've had this June and May and April, there were a bunch of large puddles that had formed out on the recess grounds. And as we headed out, one teacher, we'll call him Mr. B, told a group of us to please stay out of the puddles. Well, I did not listen. I got covered in mud, caked in the stuff. I'm sure I smelled awful coming in from recess that day. And I'm sure I was not able to focus as fully for the rest of that day, and I'm guessing I was even a distraction to my other fellow classmates. So I'll step back for a moment. Mr. B was not a teacher that I personally had, but memory tells me my older brother might have had him. We certainly knew of each other. As big as it felt back then, Harpswell Island School is really not that big a place. And so when I saw this guy, when he saw that we had ignored his fair expectation to not play in the mud, he came down hard. I would not be allowed to go out for afternoon recess. What? How could he? I sulked through the afternoon. In truth, I think I spent days, maybe even weeks, shifting from a combination of guilt and anger toward Mr. B. What I was feeling was certainly a lingering beginning of a grudge, an ongoing sense that Mr. B did not like me, had it out for me, that I didn't like him either. Looking back, I know that the way I felt during those days and weeks was a monumental waste of my time and energy. I was young then and didn't necessarily have the perspective to understand that, indeed, Mr. B cared for me, and by enforcing the rules, he had my best interests in mind. Weeks later, I sat with Mr. B. I apologized, and he forgave. Life was good again. Now, yes, this is a young and trivial example, but it was my first experiential education in how detrimental a grudge can be, and how important it is to seek forgiveness, to forgive, and to never hold a grudge. I believe that each of us deserve a chance to prove ourselves each and every day, in our communities, in our places of work, at school. They all deserve to give us a chance. When we hold grudges against others, or when we hold preconceived notions about how others are seeing us, we won't be able to fully be ourselves, be as productive as we can be, and support others in being their best selves too. Now, that's not to say that your reputation doesn't matter. It certainly does. The work you've done each day to this point and the work you do each day moving forward absolutely matters in helping people know they can count on you. I would simply add, can they count on you to start each day with fresh eyes? Grudges get in the way of ourselves and our world fulfilling its potential. I believe that our politics are crippled by grudges, fueled by a media landscape that profits from drama and perception that he does not like her or they do not like him. If we're going to move forward in solving the world's great problems, we've got to get over the notion of personal beef between people. We've got to be able to see each other as equals each and every day, and we've got to know that each of us have a chance to prove ourselves each day. Now, let's be real. Thank you to that one person. So, let's be real. Sometimes overcoming ill will toward another is hard work, but this is the work worth doing. When you're feeling unease with someone else after a disagreement, seek them out to ask for dialogue about it. When you have wronged someone else or been wronged by them, extend an olive branch, apologize, forgive, create a chance to talk. The 19th century humorist and lecturer put it this way. That's Josh Billings, the 19th century humorist and lecturer, put it this way. There is no revenge so complete as forgiveness. Even amongst those of you wearing blue sitting right in front of me, look around. I'm guessing that you may have some bad feelings toward at least one of the people around you. I encourage you to take the time later today, tonight, as soon as you possibly can, to create the opportunity for dialogue, to apologize, to forgive, to get over whatever ill feelings you have. As Ola advises Sam Obisanya in the 3rd season of Ted Lasso, after his restaurant has been trashed, you really want to piss off the people who did this to you? Forgive them. Don't fight back. Fight forward. With each year I age, it becomes clearer than ever that life is a fleeting thing. Class of 2025, I encourage you to regularly respond to the question posed by Mary Oliver in the poem, The Summer Day. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? If you're going to make the most of that one life, I urge you to cast aside the grudge. Choose grace. Seek to understand and forgive. I believe in never ever holding a grudge, and I urge you to avoid the grudge too. Thank you. At this time, we'd like to invite Molly Greenleaf, Nathan Young-Dollinger, Dylan Perry, Ryan Sweet, and Eleanor Young to come forward to perform La Vie en Rose.
Just so you all know, this song is going to be sung in French, and I'm sure you all know it, but in case you don't, it's about looking at life through rose-tinted glasses. Des yeux qui font baiser les miens, un rire qui s'en va sous sa bouche. Voilà le portrait de son retouche. Dès le macule, je papillonne. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle coupable. Je bois la vie en rose. Des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans ma cœur l'un air, pas de bonheur, qu'on déconne la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il mélodie la journée pour la vie. Et de que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il mélodie la journée pour la vie. Alors je sens en moi la vie.
Wow. Thank you, Molly, Nathan, Dylan, Ryan, and Eleanor, indeed. We are pleased to have 3 student speakers at today's event. The first speaker is Lydia Hiltz, the first of 2 valedictorians, both of whom earned perfect 4.0 GPAs during their time at MTA. Lydia is from Topsom and attended Williams Cone Elementary School. She plans to attend McGill University to pursue a major in political science. Lydia.
Thank you, Dr. Hoffman. I have found myself reflecting on early childhood memories quite a bit as of late, but they can be hazy, mere fragments of senses. One of my earliest recollections of pure, unadulterated bliss is me shrieking as I fly through the air on a tire swing, the sun shining down as bright as my innocent and carefree eyes, and the wind's gentle pressure blowing the fabric of my orange dress with purple dragonflies. That dress, I remember, was one of my favorites to wear in the summertime. I was always grateful and overjoyed if one of the insects printed on it would land on me in physical form. I have always loved and been enamored by dragonflies, so fragile and sinuous, so gently powerful and capable of extraordinary change, just like us. The person I was 2 years ago, in all honesty, would not have been able to stand in front of her graduating class and deliver a speech. Yet the person I am today, in hindsight, did exist somewhere inside of that past self. Ready or not, we gather here today for one thing and one thing only: graduate and get the heck on with our lives. It seems we have been building up to this day since the very first time we walked into kindergarten class. We were constantly surrounded by the number 25 throughout our elementary, middle, and high school education, from district-issued emails to class fundraisers. Whether to you it seems sudden, a long time coming, or a mix of both, we are finally here, the class of 2025 graduation. For me, along with a myriad of emotions, that brings a deep fear of the uncharted life succeeding high school. For so long, we have worked to arrive at this precipice, and frankly, I am scared of what lies beyond the drop. Fortunately, I have come to learn that all the strength and capability we need lies in the soil of our spirits. It simply needs nourishment. I believe that we constantly hold all the evolving versions of ourselves within, potential innately waiting to be cultivated. Growth begins internally. It is merely aided by external factors. Growth also begins in the present. It isn't found in the past nostalgia or regrets, and it certainly isn't found worrying about the future or striving for an end result that might never arrive. Focus too much on the what ifs or the what could be's, and you lose the becoming of your current self and invaluable connection with the people and places around you. In the journey that is your life, you will surpass hills and valleys. But as we like to say on hikes with my friends and family, enjoy the flat, because it is in the seemingly mundane moments where meaning also waits to be discovered. There is a lesson in everything if you're willing to look for it. One of my favorite pieces of advice given to me, and that I often mention to my field hockey and lacrosse teammates, is be where your feet are. It is this reminder that I've channeled into my senior year, a year demanding one to address the future, and found to be extremely worthwhile. By dedicating myself to the thing at hand, I deepened relationships and self-understanding. I brought a version of myself to the surface that had previously been docile. I urge you, wherever you may go, to be where your feet are. For those of you whose mind may have drifted off, don't worry about it, but listen now. The big idea is to live your life moment by moment, because in the long run, they do all add up. Regardless of whether something was forgotten, it had an impact. Together, Mount Ararat class of 2025, Even as we take this leap into our future, continue to be present. Embrace your individual tire swing memory of childhood excitement as a reminder of what it means to truly invest yourself in a given moment, all the while transforming and accepting growth to be as natural to your life as that of a dragonfly's. Feel the weight of this immense accomplishment in your heart and in the physical form of a cap, gown, and soon-to-be-held diploma. Breathe in. Look around you. The next big thing is happening now. Ground yourself. Now grow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Our second speaker is Molly Greenleaf, also a valedictorian. Molly grew up in Harpswell and attended Harpswell Community School. She plans to attend the University of New Hampshire to study biology. Molly.
Hello everyone, my name is Molly Greenleaf and I would like to start off by congratulating Mount Ararat's class of 2025. Though we have all had our own individual journeys, it took us each a certain level of effort and persistence to make it here, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you for that. I'd also like to take a moment to reiterate what our class officers have already said and thank everyone here who has helped us get to where we are today. Parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, friends, coaches, and anyone else you can think of, your support means the world to us, and we couldn't have done it without you. One of the most stressful questions I've ever been asked, and I'm sure most of you have been asked this question too, it's, what do you want to be when you grow up? For the longest time, I never knew how to respond because in reality, I had absolutely no clue. Most of the time, I barely know what my life looks like 1 week in advance. So knowing how the rest of my life plays out really isn't in the cards. For a while, not knowing the answers used to leave me feeling anxious. But something I'm learning is that this uncertainty is okay. There is a lot of uncertainty I'm facing right now, and I'm sure most of you are experiencing it too. Whether that be uncertainty about who we want to be, becoming an adult, college, our careers, the fate of some of our friendships and other relationships, and even the state of our country and the broader world. There's a lot of uncertainty to bear, and it can be so easy to get wrapped up in it all. However, in the midst of this uncertainty, I want to remind you that something which will always exist alongside it is hope, specifically hope for the future. Because I've realized that uncertainty will always exist in my life, and it will in yours too, no matter how much we try to fight it. Unfortunately, we will never know all the answers, but the acceptance of this uncertainty may be the first step to leading a life of happiness. Another thing, I think I've finally figured out how to respond to that question I mentioned in the beginning. There's this poster that hangs up on the wall of Mrs. Fenimore's classroom, and I saw it each blue day this year during English class. It's a quote from John Lennon, and it states, "When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life." So now, I'm going to do something a little less conventional than a student speaker would typically do, and I'm going to play a song on my saxophone that I believe is reflective of this message of leading a life of happiness despite life's inevitable uncertainty. Because I've realized that sometimes music can speak louder than words. Once again, congratulations to MTA's class of 2025, and remember to always strive to discover what lies over the rainbow, even though it may be unknown.
Thank you, Molly. Our third and final speaker is Tim Hassey, salutatorian. Yep, okay. Tim is the salutatorian of the class of 2025. He's from Topsom and also attended Williams Cone Elementary School. Tim plans to attend Bowdoin College with the intent to study biology. Tim.
Thank you, Dr. Hoffman. I'm not quite sure how to follow up that saxophone, but I'll do my best. Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2025. It's an honor to speak to you all today. Milestones like this have a special way of bringing small and specific memories to the surface, and I'd like to share one of mine with you today. In 2010, my mom bought a miniature blue and yellow tricycle for my older brother and me. Needless to say, our toddler selves were stoked. We would zip around the driveway like we were F1 racers, trying and failing spectacularly to drift the little trike. As time passed, my brother grew out of it, leaving the trike all to myself. Eventually, though, my knees began to hit the yellow handlebars when I pedaled, and the blue seat became much tighter. The once perfect fit became uncomfortable and cramped. However, this did not stop me from continuing to ride this now beaten-down tricycle all around the place. When my brother eventually upgraded to a sleek new bike, I clung to that tricycle like it was a part of me. I could not bear to let go of something that I'd made so many memories with. Inevitably, the day came when I took my last ride in the only vehicle I'd ever known. Looking back, that tricycle wasn't just a toy. It was a symbol of comfort, consistency, and routine, of something I knew and trusted. In a strange way, I believe that this small-scale example is emblematic of something larger that we as a class are feeling right now. As humans, we tend to cling to familiarity. There is a strange safety in staying where things make sense, even when we've outgrown them. We hesitate to move on, not because we don't want growth, but because leaving something behind that shaped us can feel like leaving behind a part of ourselves. But change, unfortunately, is indifferent to comfort. Change does not wait for you to be ready. It just happens. Graduation, however, is one of those rare, pivotal life changes that actually announces itself. It marks a clear line in the sand that one stage is ending and another is beginning. Still, the instinct to hold on is strong, to wish for just one more day in your ordinary routine, to replay memories that already feel distant, to wonder whether or not what lies ahead will live up to the life we've known up to this point. But growth does not come from standing still. It comes from stepping forward and taking that leap of faith even when you are uncertain. Today, we're standing at a point in our lives where the world seems to open up. In response, most of us, myself included, try to grasp whatever control we think we have. We make plans, create timelines, and map out futures. We tell ourselves that if we just prepare enough, think hard enough, and plan well enough, that we can somehow guarantee things will go our way. But life doesn't work like that, and deep down, we all know it. The future is not a problem to be solved. It is a life that we grow into. That doesn't mean we shouldn't think ahead or have goals. It just means we can't let the idea of certainty rob us of the present moment. The more we try to script every scene in our lives, the more we miss what is right in front of us. Clinging to a sense of control can make us feel safe, but it can also leave us trapped, staring so hard at the big picture that we forget to take a small step forward. So, as we move on from this familiar place, this school, these routines, these years that shaped us, I hope we all can resist the urge to overscript what comes next. Let's leave space for the unexpected, for the imperfect, the unplanned. Let's embrace our freedom to experiment, to mess up, to change our minds, to take the long way, and importantly, to become someone that we are proud to be. What matters now is not having every answer, but embracing the unknown and uncomfortable as a part of life. And if we're lucky, we'll look back at this moment the same way I look back at that tricycle, as a reminder that letting go is the first step toward moving forward. Thank you and congratulations to you, Mount Ararat Class of 2025.
At this time, the class of 2025 will now officially graduate. We would like to invite MSAD 75 Board Chair Amy Spelke to the stage, as well as the 2025 class officers to greet students in preparation for receiving their diplomas. Dr. Hoffman and Dr. O'Leary, I present to you these diploma candidates of the class of 2025. They have successfully completed all requirements for graduation from Mount Ararat High School. Ready? Kira Nicole Evans.
Do I hug you?
Thank you. Sorry. Haley Catherine Libby Ballard. Ballard. Thomas D. Sandelin. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trent A. Bailey. Congratulations. Blair Hadley Vermette. Congratulations. Caleb R. E. Hussey. Congratulations. Charles Richard Scribner. Congratulations. Sebastian Andrew Fiore. Congratulations. Evelyn Sarah Goudreau. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lydia McColgan Branson. Congratulations. Ava Barrero Gomez. Matilde Leone. Avery Lynn Beal. Isla Sage Godo. Congratulations. Callie S. Pomerlow. Congratulations. Andrew Y. Clemens. Elena Grace Willis. Congratulations. Phoenix Thurston. Congratulations. Nouvelle Alyssa Kulas. Emmy Clara Dillingham. Congratulations. Lucas Gregory Pinkham. Congratulations. Stanley Earl Spooner. Kennedy Dawn Lampert. Love you. Myra Jolie. Lily Ariana Lehman. Cameron Robert Watson Durant. Ella T. Card. Congrats. Celine E. Goranson. Daniel J. Matson. Congrats. Joseph Kessler. Woo! Madison Blue. Congrats. Houston Jean Palmer Pelletier. Nicholas Anthony Creek. Congrats. William Dobler Stewart. Will. Haven James Paul. Joshua Benjamin Young Dollinger. Did I get that right? Noah M. Cook. William Thomas Middleton. Congrats. Rachel Claire Schofield.
Yeah, Rachel!
Meli V. Smaha.
Yeah, Millie! She's my
Smaha.
neighbor!
Noelle Cadence Goulet. Addison Greenleaf. Lila E. Bell. Michaela Anna Hake. Caleb Murphy. Sailor W. Timberlake. Ethan Barry. Luke McLaughlin.
Yeah, look!
Peter C. Doobie. Congrats. Timothy Hassey. Congrats. Brady J. Yazwinski. Hayden Joshua Versey. Nathan Eric Mintzner. Caleb J. Galgovich. Congrats. Liam S. Monks. Eli R. Burt.
Are you okay?
Elizabeth Grace Grinder. Brooklyn Noel Carr. Vesper O'Connor. Congrats. Nicholas R. Miller. Abigail Sullivan. Alessandra Jean Williams. Mary Elizabeth Beal. L. Christine Martin. Dylan H. Perry. Congrats. Aiden Scott Moody. Parker Muncy. Congrats. Abigail M. Lamoureux. Good job. Anders Eidsness. Jillian M. Creighton. Here we are. Matilda Marie Thomas. Alexander G. Rhines. Molly Robin Kingsley Cloberdons. Cassidy Rose Goodchild Ruggles. Harley Anne-Marie Holman. Nice work. Savannah Lynn Conley. Oops, are you Brooklyn? Brooklyn Ponziani. Maya Etienne Gomez. Annabelle Fiona Pino. Gracelyn E. Daphne. You're welcome. Aiden Bubba Christensen. Hunter Tebow Jassoum. Hayden James Reed. Audrey Isabel Peters. Haley A. Stark. Mia Nicole Merrill. Emily Edwards. Love you. Lexus Pelletier. Make my heart sing. Seth M. Picard.
Yeah! Whoa! Sorry for scaring you.
Aiden P. Monty. Congrats. Jessica Grace Walker. Congratulations. Braden J. Ammerman. Congrats. Clay Nathaniel Hemond. Matthew Scott Lemlin. Mark A. Hagan II. Gavin Armstrong. Logan Dubuck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we go. Nicholas K. Brady. Good job. Cameron James Hawks. Evan Matthew Hawks. Nicholas Scancarella. Owen Z. Diggio. Here we go. Christopher Jellison. Congrats.
Thank you.
Reed D. Matson. Kurt Patrick Cohen. Congrats. Dash Ellendil Farrell. Aaron W. Paul. Nolan Douglas Greenleaf. Josie May Hollenbach. Congrats. Fallon Coughlin Doyle. Molly Grace Smith Greenleaf. Ryan S. Sweet. Hannah Lee Garapi. Nathan Joseph Young Dollinger. Miriam Claire Patterson. Elizabeth Lauren Kelly. Clayton Levitt Matthews IV. Good job. Mitchell N. Reichert. Congratulations. Tristan Russell Edmonds. You're welcome for me not screwing it up. Joshua Whitney. Skylar N. Mason.
All right. Yeah.
Samuel J. Perot. Lily Elena LaBelle. Congrats. Jonah Couture. Evelyn LaGrange. Asia Haven McClure. Emma Fontaine. Caleb S. Fontaine. Charlie L. Jacobson. You did it. Nicholas A. Gardner. Cody John Sutherland. Jordan D. Hill. You're ready? Christina M. Hass. Colby C. Porter. Griffin Ridlin. Davin T. Newcomb. Sebastian Pelkey Small. Jadelyn Olivia Lee. Nicholas Javon Spencer. Haley Cox. Logan Grace Norton. Lydia Adelia Hiltz. Congratulations. Theodore L. Forcier. Congrats. Dylan James Trockman. Congrats. Carly Lorraine Satterfield. Congratulations. Eleanor Anya Young. Before we end today's ceremony, allow us to share a few final announcements. In just a moment, the class of 2025 will recess through the center aisle. Please allow the entire group to exit before standing and exiting yourselves. Please help us by throwing trash and recycling away in the proper receptacles. Please remember that our entire campus is a smoke-free environment. If you ordered a geranium, there is one with your name on it. Don't forget to find it and take it with you. And thank you for purchasing one. Finally, graduates, please remember to be in the gym by 3 o'clock for a 3:30 bus departure for Eagle Palooza. Class of 2025, at this time you may move your tassels, signifying that you are now high school graduates. Honored guests, we present the Mount Ararat High School class of 2025. Here's one, here's somebody's.